dolphins can swim. Though nothing will keep us together.
Good morning, everyone, and here we are. It seems so surreal to think we're not only at the end of the summer term, we're at the end of the school year, and what a strange year it's been. Lots of highs, a few lows, lots of things to celebrate and lots of things to remember. Now, usually it's the last assembly of the year, and usually we'd all be in the hall with all the school adults ready to celebrate some fantastic achievements, but obviously we can't do that. So here we are with the next best thing. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and we've got lots to celebrate. Now, at the end of the year we have our Governor Awards, and the governors have asked, just because it's a bit different, we still have those. So this is what this assembly is all about. But just before we get started, I thought I'd ask you this question, a bit of a different one to my normal Friday assemblies. Not what have you achieved this week, but what have you achieved this year? And I think you'd be able to write a long list of all the things that you've achieved as children. I'm sure adults, there'll be something you've achieved, or lots that you've achieved, but you never thought you'd be teachers. And also, obviously, what we as a school have achieved. And I think it would be sad if we didn't remember all the amazing things we've done, including our amazing Ofsted inspection that happened way back in January. And we were so pleased with the outcome. Throughout our school time, as you know, we try and live by our 6 values. There they all are, and we talk about those, and we'll be carrying on talking about those in September. Learning, nurture, excellence, community, excitement and respect. And they're the values that we want to see and hear about. But anyway, let's get on to the important business. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to reveal the Governor Award winners for 2020. And we're going to start with the nursery. And so the Governor Award winner for 2020 for the nursery is Isla Ray, and for being such an excellent role model to her peers throughout the year. Well done, Isla. And we move on, and we have Wales's winner, and Miss Wilson and the governors have chosen Usman for making wonderful progress in all areas of his learning, in particular his letter formation, for always beaming with happiness and being a very kind-natured, careful and helpful soul, and making sure his friends are okay. Well done, Usman. Let's move on to Scotland, and Mrs. Johns and the governors have chosen for Scotland Hasib for making wonderful progress and being a kind and caring person to others and respectful and polite at all times. Moving on to Northern Ireland, and Miss Fisher and the governors have chosen Ollie for being an excellent friend and role model throughout the year. He consistently tries hard in everything that he does. He's always keen and motivated and makes the most of all learning opportunities. And it's important to recognise the Governor Award isn't necessarily the person that's made the most progress or been the cleverest. It's the all-rounder who's had a really good year. Let's move on to year 1. And let's look at France. So France, Mrs. Curry and the governors have chosen Amelia for showing so much resilience this year and a passion for learning. She's made amazing progress and continued throughout homeschooling, and when she's been back to school. She's so polite, well-mannered and an amazing role model. Great job. Moving on to Italy, and Miss Marsh and the governors have chosen for Italy Jacob for being a keen and enthusiastic member of the class. He's always willing to learn and has a great attitude. He's made great progress and always puts in his best effort and is always kind to others. Well done. Let's see who Spain have nominated. So Miss Evering and the governors would like to award the Governor Award to David for showing himself to be a model clockhouse citizen and always conducting in a respectful and responsible manner. He's grown in confidence in all areas of his learning and takes it upon himself to support his friends when they do not understand a piece of work. Well done. So let's give nursery, reception and year 1 a special clockhouse clap. Moving on to year 2, and the Governor Award for USA goes to Bogdan for working incredibly hard this year at school and at home and continuing to produce work of a high standard. He has an enthusiastic approach to learning and is great at showing the 3 R's. Well done, Bogdan. Okay, moving on to Canada. The Governor Award for Canada goes to Oscar. For always giving his best effort in everything. He's achieved well in all areas and is a positive role model to others and is polite and caring. He's also a wonderful friend who consistently shows the 3 R's. Well done, Oscar. And in Mexico, the governors and Miss Martin have chosen to give the Governor Award to Zainab for always showing that she's ready, respectful and responsible and being kind and helpful to others. She's a fantastic role model and shows a fabulous attitude to learning. Well done to you 3. Moving on to year 3, let's see who they've chosen. Then Miss Burrell has chosen the 2020 Governor Award to go to, drum roll, Marco, for being an excellent Clockhouse citizen and a role model to his peers. He has an admirable attitude to learning and always strives to achieve his potential. He pushes himself and is an excellent member of the school parliament. Well done, Marco. Moving on to Argentina, and Mrs. Redgrave and Mrs. Herrera have chosen Ronnie for the Governor Award for being enthusiastic about all his learning, sharing his knowledge and giving everything he does at least 110%. Well done. Moving on to Brazil. Brazil. And Miss Spencer and the governors have chosen Amelia for always following the rules and being a fantastic role model to her peers. It's been a joy to see her confidence develop throughout year 3, and this has impacted on her self-belief. She's always perseveres with a challenge and has embraced the dream it, believe it, achieve it attitude this year. Absolutely. Well done, Amelia. If you dream it and you believe it, you definitely will achieve it. Moving on to year 4 and Uganda, and Mrs. Fletcher and Mrs. Overton have chosen to award the Governor Award to Blaine for having a positive attitude to all areas of learning and working really hard to progress with his reading. He's worked hard at his intervention and has remained positive during lockdown and has used lots of math skills to cook with, and I've certainly seen that, Blaine. Well done. Moving on to South Africa. And we have Tristan for really coming out of his shell this year and making fantastic progress. With hard work and focus, he has developed to be a great writer and a confident reader and an outstanding role model to his friends. I'm super proud of him, both academically and socially. Well done, Tristan. And now we've got Kenya, and Miss Bowdry has chosen to nominate Courtney for the 2020 Governor Award for always working hard, being a fabulous Clockhouse citizen, helping to keep others motivated on Google Classroom throughout lockdown, and his positivity at all times. How lovely. Well done. Let's give you 2, 3 and 4 a polite Clockhouse clap. As we move on to year 5, and Miss Taylor has chosen the Governor Award for 2020 to go to Olivia. Very special day in your household, both sisters getting the award this year for an amazing attitude towards learning across the curriculum. She works hard to achieve and reach her full potential. She's a wonderful role model for the other children in the class, and her behaviour is consistently outstanding. She's kind and caring, and it's lovely to have seen her growing confidence. Well done. Moving on to Japan, and Miss Watkins has nominated, let's wait for it, drum roll, we've got Brooke for never giving up when she's faced with a challenge and always trying her best. She's made excellent progress, particularly in maths, and is always keen to improve her learning. She's grown in confidence, which has been fantastic to see. Well done. Let's have a look at India and see who Miss Jones has nominated for the 2020 Governor Award. And it's Billy. For always working hard, he's completed every single task set on Google Classroom and has truly shown resilience, respect and responsibility all year. He's well behaved and everything is completed to the same standard at all times. Brilliant job, Billy. Well done. Moving on to year 6 and Australia. Miss Kaysen and the governors have chosen Malika for always putting 100% into her work and coming to school with a smile on her face every single day. How lovely. New Zealand. Miss Kearns has chosen Hannah for showing true perseverance this year. She always tries her best, focuses on the task she's been given and never gives up, no matter how difficult it might have been. She constantly acts as a positive role model to her peers and is a friend to all. Her confidence has come on leaps and bounds and she should be immensely proud of herself. Well done, Hannah. Moving on to Fiji, and Miss Wilson has chosen the 2020 Governor Award for Fiji to go to Ethan, whose attitude to school and learning improved immensely. He's been so positive throughout the hardest times of his life and his strength is admirable. I do agree. And finally, our last 2020 Governor Award goes to Greenland and is for Teddy, for aspiring to be the best he can be and striving to achieve his goals with great determination. He has continued to make progress in all of his school life and is a fabulous member of our family. Let's give Year 5, Year 6 and Greenland a polite Clockhouse clap. So, as the winners of Governor Awards, you will have a certificate when you come back to school and a £5 voucher. Year 6, we will post them out to you, or if you want to come and get them today, you may do so. Otherwise, we'll post them to you after the holidays. I think it's definitely important to remember that actually, though, we've got loads of people, loads of children, loads of adults who could have won the Governor Awards. But actually, this has been the strangest year. But you're all heroes. You're all my heroes. You're all Clockhouse heroes, and we're all still part of the Clockhouse family. So, as we come to the end of 2019-2020, remember, we are still here for you if you need us. Children, it is getting to the summer holidays. Please keep yourself safe. Please look after your adults. 2019-2020 has been one of the strangest years, or the strangest year. But it's important to remember all the fabulous things that have happened in 2020 and 2019, obviously. And as we look forward to coming back in the summer, after the summer, we're ready and raring to go, whatever it may look like. COVID hasn't stopped us yet, so it's not going to stop us now. All that leaves me to say, from us all at Clockhouse, have a great summer. Make the most of it. We're still here. We'll be in touch periodically, but try and have some fun so we're ready to get back in September to hit the ground running. And we can't wait to see you with that. Have a great summer, everybody. Stay safe, stay alert, and children, be good. Have a good one, everyone. Take care. Bye.
You can beat them forever and ever. Oh, we can be heroes just for one day.